I think there's lots wrong, but just focusing on one thing that I think is enlightening. Fred Newman from Wisconsin in his research concluded that the school could have the most highly qualified staff, the best resources, the most robust policies, aims, goals, directives. But if students didn't feel cared for, safe, secure, and trusting of their teachers, then something invariably went wrong. The same message came through in a research study into over 300,000 students being asked what mattered to them most about their teachers. Number one was that their teachers cared about them. Two, they trusted their teachers. Three, their teachers made teaching interesting. And four, their teachers were organised and had good control. Modern educational neuroscience shows the importance of having the brain in the right emotional space, safe, secure, and caring space. But what do we tend to get from education systems worldwide? All the talk is about performance, outcomes, testing, measuring, and standardise this and standardise that. Education's first and foremost about relationships, positive relationships. If we get that wrong, then something will go wrong. And it has. Stats on student disengagement, including school bullying, are worse than ever. Teacher burnout and attrition, you name it, we have a problem. My vision comes largely from my experience in the Australian Values Education program. We prioritised the relationships between teacher and student, student and student, school staff and students, even the relationships between the school and parents and the wider community. We talked about the importance of respect, trust, care, responsibility, acceptance of difference, forgiveness, etc., etc. The language of values became part of school discourse, be it the signage on the street front, to the language the school principal would use in assembly, to the language used in behaviour management situations, and all the way through to the way curriculum content was unpicked in classroom learning, focusing on the value and relevance of the content, be it a theme in English literature, a discovery in science, whatever. Through this approach, schools became calmer places, safer, more secure, happier places. Teachers and students reported higher levels of well-being, social, emotional, personal. Reductions of things like teacher and student absenteeism, behaviour management issues, etc. Academic learning began to improve. Reports of students being more engaged, doing better work, having better discussions, teachers talking about their own pedagogy being more robust. It's not that academic learning is not important to those who promote a values pedagogy. It's a case of how to get there. Teacher education's a massive issue. Its history is of being more reactive than proactive. We started to do it in the later days of the values education program, courses forming within teacher education around the country. Sadly, the minute the values education program itself was wound down and out, those courses started to also wind down and out. I think most other professional programs do a better job than we do in education. The average medical education program ensures that student doctors are given the latest research and come into the profession with fresh ideas. I don't think enough of that happens in teacher education, but it should. It's a challenge to hold people together around some sort of vision when they're coming from different research traditions, but I think we'll be stronger if we can include rather than exclude. We've got a huge battle to wage. We can't afford to be divided unnecessarily.